Welcome back, everybody. Wolf here again. Still staying over at Campton Campground and just out exploring for the day. My last full day on the road here on this trip. And I noticed that there was a little Forest Service road just outside the campground, so I decided I'm going to go over and explore it a bit to see where it takes me. Seems to be well maintained. It's Forest Road 437 per the sign, so I'll look that up later. But not too bad on the bugs. There's a few annoying bugs, but not too bad. But there's a nice brook right here. It's probably the same one that's right outside behind my campsite. I suspect my campsite's right over there somewhere. but yeah, just someplace interesting to see where it goes. So let's find out. A lot of annoying bugs here. And they don't seem to care about the DEET I'm wearing. These are the power lines that go right behind my site too. I can see those. I don't know where they go. They're not high tension power lines, they're just regular power lines. Bugs in my ears. Well, other than a whole pile of really annoying bugs, this isn't what I expected. This is definitely not what I expected to find out here. A work yard of some sort. Gravel pit or something. Okay, saw a gravel pit on the map. Oh, what are they doing out here? Huh. It's definitely a work area. Hey, you can see mountains out here. Oh my god, there's a lot of flies here. Things are so annoying. It's just they're gonna fly right in your ears. I won't be staying here very long. I was hoping the sun would drown them out. It's not. Nice mountains up there though. If I can get the camera to hold still long enough, I'll swinging at bugs here. Oh, look at all that equipment back there. Yeah. Definitely not an area I'm going to roam into. I wonder what they're doing here. I notice there's a pile of old bricks back here. I'm going to guess it must have been a structure in this space at one point in time before they tore it out and put a gravel pit. But according to Gaia maps, this actually isn't in the National Forest. The National Forest boundary is back here at the power lines, so I'm actually trespassing on somebody's property at the moment. There's just no signage any place indicating as such, so I will get out of here again. But yeah, supposedly there's a trail that goes this direction here, but yeah, it's so overgrown I'm not going to try to follow it. So, alright, let's go explore someplace else. Okay, I just found what looks to be some sort of an old trail that comes off the main road out here. Let's find out. See how far it goes before it gets too overgrown and buggy. God, there's a lot of bugs out this year. Yeah, it's already getting too overgrown for my liking. Yep, it closes in too much to continue following. It goes someplace, but I'm not following it. So, turns out this just isn't the most exciting campground in the White Mountain National Forest. There isn't a whole lot of stuff to do around the campground here, unfortunately. I mean, the day use area is nice, they got a lot of trails and that, but it's so overgrown and buggy. This time of year, middle of July, not a good idea. The little Forest Service road just goes to like a gravel pit or something. Private property up there. And you saw I walked up the road a little ways and got to see the dam up in Campton. downtown Campton there. That was it. That was pretty much all there is to do here. Maybe I should have gone down to the Waterville Valley campground instead. Maybe found more interesting stuff there. At least, I don't know, explore around Waterville Valley. But I'm here anyway, and this is my last night, so I'm back to the base camp after this. But tonight we're going to make a cheesy chicken casserole. I'm trying another recipe out for the first time here. So first we got to get this chicken cut up. This is going to be my dinner tonight. And that's pretty much it. And my wolf link that I talked about in the last video has been doing great. That was a good addition to the setup. I'm looking forward to upgrading it further. But so far I've been pretty happy with that. The first thing this recipe needs is some chicken cut up into cubes. That's the first part. Okay, so we got the chicken all cubed up. Then we got a nice fancy carbon steel pan out again. Okay. Now originally my plan was to make this dinner with rotel noodles. I bought the noodles for it and everything. And I was going to have some carrots, some corn, and some broccoli. I managed to forget to bring the broccoli with me. So, I pulled this out of my freezer, which is a rice and broccoli mix with cheesy sauce in it. So I'm going to make this as the base of it. This has the broccoli and the rice. I'm going to substitute the rice for the rotel noodles instead. And I'm going to put this in now because it's obviously I don't have a power to run the microwave here. So I'm just going to open this up and stick it in the chicken. Cook it in there with that. It's way less complicated that way. Actually fairly easy dinner to make now because I'm not cooking rotel noodles or anything. So I'll just go in one pot. And if it is just a big frozen chunk right now, I'm not wasting that. No. Right up in the pan with the chicken this way. So I'm going to let this cook simmer on low heat for a while. And see how long it takes to cook this up. Let's see, this has been simmering for a little bit now and all the ice is melted. So we're going to add the veggies to it now. Start with some corn. Still love these little Libby's personal serving veggies. Sorry about the noise level here. Alright, corn. And some carrots. Lots and lots of bugs too. Alright, corn and carrots. Okay, what's that in? I just lost the corn. And since I don't think this is cheesy enough, I've got some additional cheese. Some Ragu double cheddar sauce. Smells good too. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Alright. I need a silicone grip for this thing. Oh, that actually looks good. I think this is going to be a good dinner. I'm going to let that simmer for a few more minutes. And we'll see how it is. Let's find out. My pan's going to need some cleaning. But so far this carbon steel pan has been working great. And the more I use it, the better it's getting too. Like I said, it just needs a silicone grip for the handle. As it gets hot. Okay. Yeah, not a huge dinner. But it looks like it will be filling. Let's go try it out. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're still continuing to drink some iced tea for my drink tonight. Somehow managed to not pack any root beers. I should have stopped keeping a stockpile of emergency root beers in, I guess. Anyway. Hot. It's hot, but it's really good. I like this. We're a little on the salty side, which is kind of surprising. Must be a lot of salt in that cheese sauce. You know what? This is good, despite the saltiness. Good and really easy. Highly recommended. Alright. I'll check back in with dessert in a little bit. I love having a freezer in the van now. Bring some great treats along with me. Including brownie fudge sundae ice cream. Yeah. Looks like it got melted somewhere along the line, so I better check on that freezer. Plus it could have happened on the way home too. It was softer than I'd expect too. Still tastes good though. But yeah, I'm gonna have to test the temperature on that freezer. See where it's really at. Still tastes good though, just kinda soft serve. Light's starting to get low here, so about time to start wrapping this video up here for the night. But I wanted to show you what I'm doing here right now. I got this long extension cord out. I actually had that out at Harold Parker at first because I had the site with electricity there. And I had things plugged in, but I figured, well, it was accessible, let's use it. So I have it coming down to the table. And it's set up over here. I've got an insanely heavy duty power splitter because it just happened to live in my van. Don't need it, but I had it. And it's got one cord plugged into it, goes to my laptop, the other one's going to my radio charger. So got my laptop here, I'm just using it to watch YouTube videos. You can see VanLife right now. And got my handheld on charge. Ready to go for a net that's starting at about 9 o'clock tonight. And yeah, I got power, I got everything I need right here, sitting at the sitting at the table here right by the fire pit. So, which I need to put some more wood on because the wood's fire's going down. I've got one bundle left, my last night here, so I might as well use it. So I think this is where we're going to end the video. And yeah, WolfLink is right there. In fact, let's check something. Yeah, I don't have Starlink, I have WolfLink. It's running on battery right now. Just kind of curious how well the battery's doing. It's been just sitting up there. Let's see, 82%. It's been out running since about 3 o'clock, so it's now just before 8 o'clock, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 5 hours. So yeah, I could go a whole day on that thing if I needed to. Eventually I'll have a port where I can plug a power line into the van and power it off 12 volts. And this thing will stay running. Of course, I'll have a mount on the van where it will be mounted up at about 20 feet up, and a directional antenna on it and everything else. And I'll be doing all right pulling cell phone signal in on the fringe with that. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that develops. So stay tuned for some future episodes as we work on that project. All right, with that, I'm settling in for the night here. I'm going to start packing some stuff up here, but I'm not going to try to put it on video. Get as much of the site packed up as I can tonight, because tomorrow I'm taking off, and I want to get out fairly early because probably going to be hitting traffic on the way back. Because it's going to be Sunday, everybody else is going home the same day, and I just want to try to beat the crowd if I can. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try. With that, thanks for watching. There's critters out in the woods out there. Anyway, remember, slow down, enjoy life, and always be kind. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one.